stress, see me have no fight.
I can bring you with me all the time.
Reason that you've been on my mind.
Ooh, girl, your body's so fine.
Never stress, see me have no fight.
I can bring you with me all the time.
Mama, you driving me wild. Your body make me go crazy. I really like your style. Girl, you ain't even gotta tempt me. You gon' be my dove, see, dove. My woman crush Wednesday. You gon' be my dove, see, dove. My woman crush Wednesday, yeah, yeah. Shot body all real, no plastic. Eating good, working out, doing gymnastics. Little selfie in the mirror for the fashion. Thirst trap, shotty cars of reaction. On a mattress, tryna see that back then. Send a DM back and forth, how we chatting. You know it's Wednesday and your boy double tapping. I'm about to post this pic, guess the caption. She my Dusty Dub, and her body is amazing, shit, I think I'm in love. If I get the chance, I might cuff you up. Until then, subscription to OnlyFans. Mama, you driving me wild. Your body make me go crazy. I really like your style. Girl, you ain't even gotta tempt me. You gon' be my dove, see, dove. My woman crush Wednesday. You gon' be my dove, see, dove. My woman crush Wednesday, yeah, yeah.
Do I really tell him how I feel though? She rock glasses real smart like a weirdo. Got them looks, kept them shook, she a queen, bro. Big booty, bounce back, shoot a free throw. Woke up in the morning knowing it's a Wednesday. What should I tell her when I post on her page? Maybe X's and O's, but I'm thinking other things. I hit the DM hella quick before my mind changed. Baby girl might be a classic bitch. Real smart, not violent, she a pacifist. Never asked for shit, and that's just how it is. I'm still with it, I'ma try, I'ma send her.
Mama, you driving me wild. Your body make me go crazy. I really like your style. Girl, you ain't even gotta tempt me. You gon' be my dove, see, dove. My woman crush Wednesday. You gon' be my dove, see, dove. My woman crush Wednesday, yeah, yeah.
It feels like magic when I'm by your side. It feels like magic, and I don't know why. It's so damn tragic that he let you go. 'Cause you're an angel, and I want you to know. I wanna fly to the city, just me and you. Wanna show you all, telling you that you're perfect and you be looking pretty when the makeup on. You deserve the world, and I'm willing to give you all my love. Anytime's what you need, you can have every minute, baby, I'm yours. You feel the magic when these sparks fly. I feel the magic when I look in your eyes. You're so amazing, I swear that it's true. I'm going crazy, 'cause all I want is you. So perfect, I can't believe it. Swear to God, I feel like I'm dreaming. I get lost in your eyes, I don't know where to go. Wanna stay by your side, let's fix what it broke. It's so tragic that he let you go. 'Cause you're amazing, and I want you to know. I wanna fly to the city, just me and you. Wanna show you all, telling you that you're perfect and you be looking pretty when the makeup on. You deserve the world, and I'm willing to give you all my love. Anytime's what you need, you can have every minute, baby, I'm yours.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
All right, well, the talk is back on the air. This is after all of the controversy with Sharon Osbourne, and Sharon Osbourne is clearly no longer with the show. Filling in also on the show was Donald E. Grant. He's an expert on diversity, equity, inclusion, and justice. Also, Anita Phillips was on this episode, a trauma therapist and life coach to help guide the conversation. Now, some of the things that were discussed on the show, Cheryl Underwood did the opening statements.
We haven't been together at the studio since the week of March 10th, and as you may know, during our break, Sharon decided to leave the talk. We need to process the events of that day and what happened since so we can get to the healing. Over the next hour, we will honestly discuss what occurred and explore some of our feelings. And we'll also show you how anyone can become more comfortable discussing important issues and having difficult conversations. And by the end of the hour, we want everyone to feel empowered and ready to move forward.
All right, Cheryl Underwood also talked about the whole thing with the angry black woman. She didn't want to be that and said she...
Did she decide not to come back, or was she fired?
It's hard to say. Some people are saying that she chose not to come back. Some people are saying that they allowed her to say that, to save face. I don't know personally, but there's two different stories going around. Now, according to Cheryl Underwood, she didn't want to be the angry black woman, but she also can't even watch that episode.
I saw a composed, clear, confident woman, but what we didn't see what was going on inside.
Well, I didn't want to escalate things with Sharon because I thought I was having a conversation with a friend, but also I knew I had to be an example for others to follow because I didn't want to be perceived as the angry black woman, and that really scared me. And it's difficult to go back to that day because I just feel the trauma. I feel fearful, a little apprehensive.
I love this discussion. Charlamagne the God talking. I would like to know, where has not being the angry black woman or angry black person got us? Why are we always compromising ourselves for our oppressors? Why can Sharon Osbourne catch an attitude, come off as angry, and it's all good, but a black person who has the right to be angry has to temper herself? My therapist says, feel your feels. Okay, and black people, women and men, we have every right to be angry and every right to express that anger, because if you are silent about your pain, they'll kill you and say you enjoyed it. Zora Neale Hurston, by the way.
Yeah, there's always this whole thing about being the angry black woman. As soon as you speak up for yourself, you're angry. As soon as you show some type of emotion or passion about something, you're the angry black woman. And then there's that people don't take it seriously.
And I'll say it again.
And so I think for Cheryl Underwood, and it's something that black women have had to deal with forever now, is not wanting to be out of control of your emotions.
And I ask the question once again, where has not being the angry black woman or angry black person got us? Not coming off angry has gotten us nowhere. Yes, we're angry. Yes, we pissed off. Yes, we flipping over tables. Enough is enough. The time for playing small has been over, and it's gotten us nowhere. Raise hell, get angry, and if you're not angry, then you're clearly not paying attention to what's going on in this country.
And I think she also felt like Sharon was her friend.
Oh.
And that was one of the things, too, between the two of them.
I get angry at friends.
I'm sure that also affected her as well. And they were on TV. So, and they also have said, by the way, that Sharon is going to talk when she's ready, according to an insider. She wants to give her side of the story still. I thought she had already done that.
Word. What was that whole thing with Kevin Frazier? You got to laugh at the absurdity of all of this. You really do. How many sides does she get?
Sharon Osbourne never issued a private apology, but Sharon Osbourne then showed some screenshots that showed text to Cheryl Underwood that went unanswered, and Cheryl Underwood did confirm that Sharon Osbourne did text her, but she didn't answer because she didn't know if she was allowed to, given the internal investigation taking place.
I saw Sharon Osbourne tweet out yesterday a video of a bear rubbing his back against a pole while Genuine Pony was playing. She's so unbothered. So unbothered. That's why you
follow her.
No, I just saw the post. I think I saw it on Shade Room or something. That's why you got to be like F them people. There's nothing wrong with being angry. You have every single right to be angry, and don't let nobody tell you different.
I'm with you. Goddamn right.
All right, now The Weeknd sold his house for $19.3 million. It was his Hidden Hills home. He had originally listed the house last June for $25 million, but then he did a price cut, $19.3 million. The person who bought the house is Madonna. So Madonna has bought The Weeknd's old house. Now, initially, he bought this house in 2017 for $18.2 million.
So he made a little. He made
really
1.1. Yeah, he made 1.1 million on it.
Unless he did some renovations.
Did you just say a little 1.1?
No, a little 1.1. He made 1.1 million.
You know how much $1.1 million is? Do you know 50% of America doesn't have $250 to spare? And you said a little $1.1 million?
Well, here's another little bit of money for you. They're saying Nas could net $100 million when Coinbase lists on NASDAQ, when that cryptocurrency exchange. They said that's expected to reach over a $100 billion in valuation when they list their stock on Wednesday.
Drop on the clues bombs for Nasir Jones.
Shout out to Nas, man.
You
That's
can't
amazing.
even spell NASDAQ without Nas at this point in life. Okay, how many times has Nas been a part of these deals? It's like his third or fourth deal like this? Mm-hmm. You can't even spell NASDAQ without Nas at this point. I think. How you spell NASDAQ? It's NAS, right?
Yeah, it's
No,
NAS.
you're right.
Okay.
It's NAS.
Okay.
All right. So, yes, looks like they've been making some really smart investments. His investment
Not
firm
mad at him.
is Queensbridge Venture Partners.
Hey, man.
And they got into Coinbase back in 2013 when it raised $25 million. Around that time, it was valued at about $143 million. So Queensbridge, like I said, is the name of his firm. They also were a backer of Robinhood in 2013 and then later on Lyft and Dropbox, too.
Hey, Nas took it to heart when Jay-Z said smarten up, Nas. Okay?
He sure
Let me
did.
show y'all something.
All right. Well, that is your rumor reports.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee.
And
Now we got front
imagine
page.
enjoying all that money with the great hairline Nas still has at 44 years old. That's a great feat.
I think Nas is older than 44, but
Yeah, I
that
think
hairline
he's-
is amazing.
Either way, hairline's incredible.
Hater. All right, now we got front page news coming up.
Yes, and let's talk about this Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine. Apparently, there are some serious concerns, and we'll tell you what those are.
All right, we'll get to it next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Man, I never had no money, nigga.
This is Jay.
When you had some money, you thought you didn't have none, man. My life ain't shit about selling few bricks, about pimping on a bitch, nigga, getting my money. Yeah, my life ain't shit about pimping on a bitch, nigga, selling few bricks, nigga, getting my money. Nigga, getting my money. Gangland niggas gon' get they money. Yeah, Black Squad niggas gon' get they money. I was really fucking around with this pilly though. With nigga 223 in this pilly though. Really rockin', man, when niggas was tryna kill me though. But really feeling like you niggas like that kill me though. So 9-2, like the words really though. And jump out like what you niggas on really though. I had the auto switch, nigga, with that feel me though. It's only 30 of that clip, you like that kill me though. I can't lie to you niggas, I'm from Fillmore. It's a nigga that killed some mere weirdo. It's my instinct, nigga, I'm a weirdo.